Hey Taurus, it's Shauna's homegirl Keisha Neek. This is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you, and I have to apologize because there's like loud bass thumping because I live off of a main street. So you see you hear the motorcycles, the cars. Some of y'all may have your cars like that where you have bass going and you just driving down people's neighborhoods, just making mad motherfucking noise. We don't like that shit, Taurus, okay? We don't like it. Turn that bass off. Nobody cares for that bass to be that loud that I can hear the vibration in my motherfucking house, okay? Anyway, back to my intro. So, Taurus, take what resonates, what doesn't, leave for another healing homie. How I do my readings, I do your intuitive message first, and then I do your honest talk and tarot session afterwards. If you are new to my channel, what's up? How are you? And if you are a returning healing homie, what's up, gang? I missed you guys. So yeah, back to your intuitive message. Some of you guys, there's just mad noise around you, okay? The phones is ringing, people are yelling your name, the bass is bumping in the backyard or down the block like the person was just doing while I was trying to do your intro. For a lot of you guys, if you connect with God, Yahweh, the universe, your ancestors, your spirit guides, and you offered them anything, whether it was just you offering your time to sit still and speak with them, whether it was you lighting a white candle and a glass of water and offering some fruit, whether it was you pouring out libations for them at a tree, whatever it was that you offered them, okay, they accept it, okay, they're happy, okay, they're appreciative of it, and they're appreciative of the practice that you keep doing. Okay, so if you guys continuously talk to God first thing in the morning, your ancestors first thing in the morning, whatever ritual you do, and people get spooked when you say rituals, but when you brush your teeth every day, that's a ritual. When you take a shower and wash your ass every day, that's a ritual. When you sit there and drive and go to work and you have the same schedule Monday through Friday, that's a ritual. Even in church, they do rituals. The first Sunday of every month or whatever, rituals. They be lighting candles too. So whoever likes to get spooked out about saying the word ritual, I don't know what to tell you. But ain't nothing to spook out because there's a lot of things that you do that's rituals. It's all about the intent behind it now. We live in a life of duality, whether it's light or dark, whether you choose to be an asshole or you choose to be polite, whether it's a choice on how you do things. There's tarot readers out there that sit there and read people's energy to be nosy. That's their intent. And then there's people that sit there and choose to help people heal, to help people grow, inspire people, to motivate people to do better for themselves. So you could be having a debate with somebody about your belief systems. You could be having a debate about what's right and what's wrong, when technically there is no right or wrong. It's whatever reality you choose to live, and that's your right way of living. Okay, because there's things that certain people do that I may think is wrong, but it's right for them. I can't judge them for that. Watch the movie The Shack on Prime Video. That will explain everything to you. Okay, for others of you, if you feel like things are kind of not slow, but you just may need some type of assistance spiritually, okay? You're looking for confirmation. Your confirmation is this. They are your ancestors, your spirit guides, Yahweh, Allah, God, universe, whatever you believe in, is working behind the scenes. Things have to work in the spiritual realm first, and then it manifests in the physical. So by you continuing whatever spiritual practices that you do, even if it's you reading the Bible, even if it's you meditating, whatever it is that you do, Taurus, whatever practice you've come up with for yourself that helps you grow and evolve and change for the better, your ancestors and spirit guides, they appreciate you doing that. And this is why they're working behind the scenes for you, making things work out. Because the thing is, they wanted you to be honest with you, they honestly just wanted you to be 10 toes down in something. If you wasn't going to believe in anything, you needed to believe in yourself. You get what I'm saying? Believe in something. That mustard seed of faith they talk about in the Bible, you needed to believe in something, okay? For some of you guys, you could be dealing with a Taurus or an Aries like yourself. Some of you could be really passionate about the work that you do, the job that you have, okay? A lot of you guys, I'm getting boss energy, okay? Straight up and down. You are in boss mode. You're bossing up. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You over here telling people what it is and what it ain't. Okay, that's straight like that. Some of you too, you may need to work on not being so overly defensive when people give you constructive criticism. I'm hearing that as well. Because some of you could have missed out on opportunities with people, places, and things because of your mouth. Because you were being defensive. Because you took it the wrong way. When really you should have sat there and just, even if it wasn't something that you wanted to hear, at the end of the day, okay, cool, that's how you feel. Great. But I'm getting this like aggressiveness with your explanations I'm hearing. Like how you explain things. Don't be so aggressive, okay? Because it can intimidate certain people, especially sensitive people or people that are not aggressive. They want to be those passive aggressive people, the ones that be the shit. Passive aggressive people to me are shit starters, okay? As soon as somebody tell me, "Oh, I'm not aggressive. I'm passive aggressive," you're a shit starter. See, aggressive people gonna finish it straight like that. Call me aggressive all you want, because I'm the one that's gonna finish it. I'm not starting shit. It's y'all passive aggressive motherfuckers that be starting shit. And so you could be dealing with somebody that's passive aggressive and you're aggressive, Taurus. Or it's the other way around. You're passive aggressive and you're the shit starter, but then you looking at somebody, your partner, whoever else, is overly defensive and being aggressive after you done did some bullshit though. You started some, you said some shit, you did some shit, and you know that you did. And then when another person is not passive aggressive and they aggressive and they real directing in your face with it, now it's oh. Or it could be the roles could be reversed, where the person is over here like oh with you, Taurus. But you started that though. Like, is you serious? So you could be dealing with somebody that's overly defensive, or you are, taking how it resonates. But somebody missed opportunities due to being very defensive and couldn't even take constructive criticism at times, okay? Because they just got straight defensive. It's like, bruh, I'm not trying to bash you. I'm not trying to clown you. I'm saying what I'm saying to help you grow, to help you evolve. I wouldn't say this if I didn't care. But others of you, you're emotionally fulfilled at this time, okay? Some of you are in same-sex couple relationships. Y'all have children now, okay? You moved from the city to the suburbs or to the country, okay? And if you're like a lesbian couple, one of you guys could be dark-skinned, the other one is light-skinned. One has short hair, the other one has long hair. You're both kind of like feminine, but one would wear slacks or like pants, even, but in a cute, chic way. And then the other one likes to wear like dresses and skirts all the time. You guys have children, a boy and a girl, or 2 boys and 2 girls. Somebody in this couple likes to wear yellow. The other one likes to wear green. The little girl, she may have puffs in her hair or pigtails. Like, she likes to wear hair in pigtails or 2 puffs. And the kids, if you're in the country, the kids like to run around barefoot. They love the fact that they're able to run around in the grass and be connected to nature. Like, if you live somewhere where it's like grassy and a lot of outdoors is available to you, your kids like to run around barefoot. And the thing is, it helps ground them. It soaks up some of that excess energy that they may have. And even if they're not feeling too well, it helps them. It heals them because they're connected to the earth. So let them continue to do that. Just make sure where they're stepping and stuff is clear. Okay, you don't want them stepping on anything. Some of you may live near like a lake or a river. Like some of you live like literally on the outskirts of the city. Like the city's right here and you live like 5-10 minutes from the city. Okay, some of you may live in a blue and white house. For others of you, you need to just trust the process, okay, Taurus? You need to just trust yourself. Trust that everything's going to work out in your favor. Trust your higher sources, okay? And continue to follow your heart. Continue to do what you feel is right in your heart that you need to do. Because you guys are going through a transformation at this time, especially when it comes to family life, when it comes to your stability and your security. There's changes that are occurring. And with these changes, Spirit is encouraging you to trust that by following your heart is going to help you succeed. They don't want you to stop planning, okay? They want you to continue to plan like you usually do. Make sure your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed, or your ducks are in a row. But they also want you to trust yourself. Trust your heart. What's inside? What is going to fulfill you emotionally inside? And whatever that is, trust that that can manifest in your life. Okay, with that said, if that has resonated so far with you, Taurus, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And let's get into your honest talking tarot session. Ooh, 11:11 as soon as I started. So y'all already know y'all on the right path. All right, let's get a card for self-awareness for Taurus. And what do we have? What do we have? And we were just talking about following your heart, right? Let's get family and friends, finances, and love relationships. Divine feminine energy at the bottom of the deck. If this ain't following your heart, whether you're male or female, if this ain't the energy of manifesting what you want, what's in your heart that's going to emotionally fulfill you, if this is not you knowing and trusting with that mustard seed of faith that everything's going to be okay. Some of y'all need to talk nice to yourselves. The mother that you needed growing up, that's what you need to be for yourself, whether you're male or female. Comprende? Okay. Now, when it comes to self-awareness here, Taurus, you're becoming aware of matters of the heart, okay? The things that have caused you to become overly defensive. Maybe growing up, people used to just poke at you until you was in the corner, and then when you sat there and gave it to them. It's like I was nice. I let it slide. And then as soon as you... What my father used to say I was? A ticking time bomb waiting to happen. And it's the simple fact of people don't understand how much we allow things to slide. How much we sit there and just don't say nothing. Being the bigger person. And this is why I tell people, fuck that being the bigger person. And say what you need to say. But you can say it in a respectful way or however the person comes at you. Because holding it in is going to have you sit there and blow up on people because you don't let shit slide for 3 months. And then as soon as they said one more thing to you, you just couldn't take it no more. And then you said, no, say what you need to say right then and there. Why? Because then you don't have to hold on to nothing. Then you don't have to have any resentment in your heart. Then you don't have to worry about anything because you said what you needed to say when it was happening. So when it comes to self-awareness, a lot of you guys are like, no, I'm going to do what's best for me. I'm going to do what makes me feel good. I'm going to do what emotionally fulfills me. You know, I'm going to follow whatever it is, whether it's with your career, whether it's with lovers, whether it's with your friends. You are going where there is love, okay? Because you know that you're aware that you just want to be around love. You want to be loved. You literally are ruled by Venus, you and Libra. So there's nothing but you're following where the love is, okay? And the love that you know for a fact is true love. And you are reciprocating that love back with these people. Because it's like, if someone could love you, but if you don't love them, those days are over. Because you're out here looking like no. Or the vice versa. You love somebody and they don't love you. Like those type of relationships are done with, no matter what kind of relationship it is. Okay? Spirit don't want y'all with no music. And usually, Taurus, y'all guys love y'all some good music. You're also realizing too that you could be emotionally fulfilled in a lot of aspects in your life, but there's this one aspect in your life where you feel a void, where you feel, I heard the word unwelcome. Maybe some people are shunning you out because of how you love or who you love or what you love. And you're becoming aware of the fact that you may not ever be fully complete. Like your heart, like for some of you, you could have missed, you could miss someone that has passed over. And your heart will always have like this void there. I'm going to tell you right now, I had this void for a very long time because I lost a lot of the prominent women in my life at a very young age, under the age of, I would say, literally 24. I lost mom, grandmas, great-grandmas, you know, and for a long time, I thought that that hole in my heart would never be filled. But this right here, especially with this divine feminine energy here, you have to be that mother figure to yourself to fulfill that. You have to sit there and speak goodness into yourself, speak love into yourself, value yourself, appreciate yourself, do what's best for yourself to feel complete again, because you will eventually, okay? You will have that ultimate fulfillment, but you got to follow your heart. Now, when it comes to family and friends, you can have a lot of family and friends meddling in your business. They all talking about you. They all gossiping about you. They all got their own opinion, like assholes. Everyone has one, okay? They're sitting there talking about how you didn't pull through with something, okay? Or you didn't complete something, or you didn't help them complete something, okay? You didn't finish something, okay? I'm hearing you bailed out on people. If you didn't feel like being with them, hanging out with them, that's your choice. The hell? Shoot, your family could be gossiping about you behind the scenes about how you may not be fully fulfilled. They may could see it in your eyes that you ain't happy. They could literally see the change in you. I'm hearing some of you, your heart went black. It went cold. And they don't understand why. Your family and your friends are out of the loop, out of the circle. They don't understand why you feel the way that you feel. Because for some of you, your heart is full. For others of you, your heart may have went cold. And you may have love for this little 1% of people in your group. And you got your family and your friends talking about why is Taurus incomplete? Why is Taurus not the same? What is Taurus hiding? You may not even 1818 on the phone. You may not be sitting there telling people what's wrong with you or why you are the way that you are. And for some of you, on a good note, because your heart is fulfilled, because you're working on yourself, because you're healing, you've learned to keep shit to yourself. You're keeping these motherfuckers out the loop. It's like you giving them a couple little breadcrumbs just to shut their asses up, just so they could feel like they know something that's going on in your life. And then you ain't telling them nothing else. You telling them some shit that's old news that was 3 months ago, 6 months ago. And they over there gossiping amongst each other like, yeah, Taurus said and Taurus did. And they don't even have the full story. These niggas are still in the dark, okay? You done sat there and pulled the wool over their eyes and they don't even know it. Because you're realizing by you loving yourself and mothering yourself and nurturing yourself and caring for yourself, you're realizing that a lot of these motherfuckers around you ain't who they say they are. And that they got a lot of secrets. And they pointed the finger at you and they judged you when they needed to be looking at their motherfucking selves in the mirror. Let's be honest. I'm hearing that song. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Shoot, you could be really over defensive because the people that judged you the most was your family and your friends. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Okay? And you like, fuck that. I'm doing what I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't with y'all motherfuckers anyway. So I might as well follow my heart and be happy. Now, when it comes to finances, okay, I'm not going to say that your finances is blocked. But every time your ass try to get something that you like to overindulge in, something that you know you ain't supposed to eat, something that you know you ain't supposed to drink, something that you know you ain't supposed to smoke, or spend money on a certain type of person, it gets blocked. It gets denied. It gets declined. You end up not being able to make it. You end up paying more bills than expected. And then you were supposed to promise this person's, one of your family and friends, some money, and then you couldn't do. Spirit is blocking you with your finances on anything that you ain't supposed to be spending your money on, whether that's a person, a place, or a thing. You go to a certain store to buy something and the card just won't even register. It won't even read it. You could put it in the machine, you could tap it, it still will say unread or something. That's a sign that you don't need to buy it from there. You need to wait. If you sitting there trying to get money out the ATM because you want to go buy some weed or some liquor or something like that, and all the ATMs ain't got no money, or the ATM is out of service, you ain't supposed to go and buy that. Some of you literally, your finances is blocked because you're too busy focusing on materialistic things. You can't wait to buy this, buy that, no. What are you supposed to do with your money? Write out that plan on what you're supposed to do with that money. Because when it comes to you spending money on things that you may be addicted to, even sex, if you over there spending money on whores and prostitutes and shit, you ain't going to be able to do that no more. And I was just having an epiphany while I was eating. Of course, I was eating before you were reading, Taurus. I was realizing that when you're elevating and the sacrifices that you have to make, and people think, oh, sacrifice, ooh, boo. You probably got some people scared of your ass, Taurus. Because I promise you, they swear you doing some wicked shit that you ain't supposed to do. But little do they know, you on the up and up. You coming up. But when you're elevating and you're raising your vibration and your frequency, you ain't going to be allowed to do certain things. Certain things going to literally get you sick. So if you're addicted to alcohol, every time you drink alcohol, you're going to get sick as a dog. And you're going to be like, damn, but this is my drink. I've always drunk. You're going to be sick as a dog. Why? Because the spirit trying to tell you you don't need that no more. You need to be high off life. So whatever you have like a bad attachment to is going to be blocked. Because that's your ego wanting that. That ain't your spirit. That ain't your higher self wanting that. That's your ego wanting that. And it could be materialistic things. It could be a person. It could be a Capricorn. You're being blocked from giving this person money. You're being blocked from spending money on certain things. And you just got to accept it. It ain't about, oh, things ain't going right for me. Spirit is trying to help you and heal you. Now, when it comes to love, you love, okay? You love being in love. You love people loving you. You love loving on people. You love love. You're very passionate about love. You want a lover that's passionate and romantic and loving and kind and caring and nurturing. You want that, I want to say movie type love, but you'll never get that because that's not realistic love. But you do want that feeling, that a butterfly type feeling when you see somebody that you love and you know they love you back. That's the type of love that you want. Some of you could be dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or you just want someone that's a passionate, spontaneous, ready for whatever, do it whenever, wherever, however type of energy. Or this is the type of person that is looking at you, Taurus. They want you. Okay? Let's get some homegirl advice. Some of you may need to get a personal reading. I do offer readings if you want one. Information is in the description box below. 2 months from now, some of you, it may be 2 months from now when you may want to get a reading, or this reading right now is going to resonate with you, or something that you've been waiting for. It may take up to 2 months, and let that shit go. Some of you, it may take you up to 2 months to sit there and let some shit go that you know you don't need to have around you no more. It may take you 2 months from now to sit there and say, okay, I'm done eating this. I'm done drinking this. I'm done smoking this. I'm done, you know, spending my money on bullshit. Like, what's at the bottom of this deck? It's not meant to be. Yeah, certain things that you're being blocked from right now, it's because it's not meant to be. It ain't meant to be. Let it go. Let's get an affirmation card for you, Taurus. Positive thinking. What I say? In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and went off, guys. So where was I? I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want, and I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. And this person, she's growing her thoughts. But they're positive thoughts. They're thoughts of blooming. They're thoughts of growing. They're thoughts of healing. They're thoughts of abundance. Okay? Not that mediocre stuff. Some of you need to find a sacred place where you could just be to yourself sometimes. Where nobody's around. Literally nobody's around. Okay? Let's get an ancestor message for Taurus. Okay, we have African mass spirits. Spirits are warning you to protect your energy, foundation, relationships, and success. So the things that, like I said, you probably are not telling people your business anymore because you're trying to protect the things that you have, protect the things that you're building or the things that you're trying to do. You also need to protect your own energy. Don't let people get the best of you. Don't allow them to put you in a space of uncertainty. Don't allow people to talk you out of your dreams. Don't allow people to sit there and distract you from what you got going on. Because the thing is, people that are like that are the ones that benefited off of you being your weakest, you not being your best self. You got to pay attention to how people speak to you when you're trying to do better and be better and have more and have love for yourself. Because if they really loved you, they would want you to love yourself. They would want you to follow your heart. They would want you to be emotionally fulfilled. Anybody else telling you otherwise, you would want to watch the company you keep. And then we have the path, freedom, journey, following your intuition. You see this woman right here? There's a long road behind her. There's even like a tornado, some shit done popped off in the back. Y'all done been through some shit. But you kept on going. You're still going. You're still moving. You're still pushing. You may not even know where the fuck you going. Or where you going to end up. Or how things are going to work out. But you still got that mustard seed of faith. Knowing God going to get you. God going to hold you down. God going to spin the block for you. God going to make sure you're all right. That's what you're supposed to be doing. That's true freedom. Not what he said, she said, and what they want you to do. Fuck what they want you to do. Oh, wow. And then we have oral history. As above, so below. The past repeating itself. Deeper understanding. Lessons. Receiving messages that are absolute. Listen. Do you want to repeat the past? Do you want to keep going? I think I told Taurus in one of y'all other readings that if you don't make the decisions that you need to make now and let go of the shit that you know you need to let go of and you want to let go of, you will be stuck in another 7-year cycle or some bullshit. So get it together. But anyway, Taurus, I love you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time.